Hi everyone and welcome back to LL Sports TV. What can I say? I am gutted, people. I've just witnessed Tottenham winning their first trophy in 17 years. They've beaten Man United. Yes, they've beaten Man United 1-0 in what has to be one of the worst games of football, let alone cup finals I've ever seen in my life. Absolutely dreadful. The quality was of a non-league standard almost. And even the goal that they scored, if you can call it that.
Come on, you Spurs!
Look here, look. The goal that they scored, pretty much, I don't know if the keeper threw it in or what, but he should have done a lot better. But then we are talking about Onana, who's been poor all season. Absolutely dreadful game. And Spurs, I mean, it's the equivalent of them going to a corner store and stealing a cup and then coming home and parading it. Terrible, absolutely terrible. And I'm gutted, I've got to say, man. I mean, you guys know I'm a big Arsenal fan, but I'm also a real hater of Spurs. I don't mean that in a literal sense. But yeah, Spurs are one of those teams that I definitely don't like. In fact, I'd go as far as to say that Spurs are the team that I dislike most in the whole of the Football League. And there are many reasons for that. Obviously, I live in North London and they're rivals of Arsenal. I've had a few unpleasant experiences with AFTV at Spurs. I've got some extended family who are Spurs fans and they always winding me up. And now they're going to be absolutely unbearable after tonight. And I've got to say, man, Man United, come on, bro. Like, the manager, Ruben Amorim, what are you doing, bro? Like, they were awful today. I mean, this man, I mean, we criticise Mikel Arteta sometimes at Arsenal for his in-game management or lack thereof. Tonight, Ruben Amorim made made Arteta look like all the best managers rolled into one, because I thought his in-game management was appalling. The substitutions were really late. The tactics appeared to be just to, especially in the second half, just to lump the ball up to Harry Maguire. You're bringing on Garnacho with, 15 minutes ago. Rasmus Højlund completely stunk the joint out. I mean, it was awful. The quality was really bad, and I mean really bad. And it was just a dreadful game. And then to just see Tottenham just defend for pretty much the whole game. I mean, they scored that goal, I think it was in the 42nd minute, and they sent the entire second half just defending. I've got to say, Mickey van der Ven made an excellent goal-saving clearance, and Tottenham did defend reasonably well. But then, having said that, United didn't offer much in attack. They made it easier for Tottenham. So, really and truly, it was a bit of a stroll, because I felt that Tottenham could have played till 12 o'clock tonight and Man United still wouldn't have scored. So, I think, you know what, I'm going to give Spurs some credit in terms of the way they got their tactics right. And like I said, they defended well. Not that they had to defend overly well because United were poor. But I'm going to give some credit to Big Ange Postecoglou. And the reason why I'm going to give him some credit is because, he's been getting a lot of stick all season. I think that some of the press have been pretty disrespectful to him. I mean, even in the days leading up to this game, he was being called a clown by certain members of the written press, which I thought is really disgraceful, to be honest. Big up to Ange. He made that statement, didn't he? He always wins something in his second season. He got ridiculed for that. So I guess the Sharks were circling tonight, waiting for him to lose so they could proper go in on him. So, he's had the last laugh. Shout out to Ange. It was a big moment for him. He seemed to be in tears at the end of the match. So, yeah, big up to Ange. I don't know what he's going to do now. If I was him, I would leave Tottenham because he's only going to get more stick next season. Because, let's be honest, man, Tottenham are not a good team. Let's just have it right. They may have won today, but they are not a good team. This was not a good final. It was two poor teams, 16th and 17th, and it showed. And they put up a stinker. Let's be honest, man. It was a stinker. But Tottenham, I guess you could say they deserved it because they were less bad than than Man United. United were worse than them. So on that basis, you have to say that Tottenham deserved to win, but it was a poor game. Two poor teams. And like I said, yeah, I'm gutted tonight because, I'm not a Man United fan or admirer by any stretch of the imagination. But I just wanted them to win just so I wouldn't have to put up with all the BS I'm going to get from all the Spurs fans. So, yeah, but that's how it ended. Tottenham won, Man United nil. As I said, one of the worst games of football you're ever likely to see. Outside of the most ardent, die-hard, partisan Tottenham fan, you won't be watching any reruns of that game, I'll tell you that. Terrible game. But Tottenham emerge as the winners. Like I said, I liken it to they've gone to the corner store and stolen a cup and now they'll be coming round parading it like they've done something special. But hey, first trophy for 17 years, so it is what it is. But as an Arsenal fan, I'm quite crestfallen tonight. Tottenham have won a trophy and yeah, I guess they're going to run round now saying that they've won a European trophy, which is something that Arsenal haven't done in many, many years. So, hey, it is what it is. But, yeah, that's all from me, people. I wish I could be here talking about something very different. But, yeah, I'm gutted tonight. Tottenham win and win their first major trophy in 17 years. Pains me to say it, but it's true. But anyway, that's all from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. Wish it could have been under better circumstances, but it is what it is. Thank you so much. If you're new to the channel, please like, share and subscribe, and I'm out. Catch you soon.